Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I am going to talk about HIV. The reason why I want to talk about this is because a couple weeks ago, I was talking with a friend of mine and we were talking about, like different topics, and then we ended up talking about HIV. And well, actually we ended up talking about STDs. And we were just talking about many of them, and then we ended up talking about HIV and AIDS. He told me that he wouldn't be able to live with somebody that has HIV in his family, or date somebody who is HIV positive or has AIDS, because it's, technically super easily to be transmitted. And he wouldn't be able to be even maybe friends with somebody that's HIV. Maybe if he is already very good friends with somebody that gets infected, then maybe he could be friends with him or her, but if he didn't really know the person, he wouldn't be, down for it. The only reason why he said all these things is because he's not aware of, all the realities, and he's only believing the things that, you hear about, little things that you hear and read around. And this is something very bad, because talking about something such as HIV and judge, this without really not knowing anything or really investing your time in looking for it, it really doesn't make any sense for you to talk about it. But whatever, so I'm here to talk about 10 big lies about HIV. First things first, I don't want to say I am an HIV expert or anything like this, because I'm really not, but I've been looking for resources. I've been asking people who really know about this infection to to know different things about it, so I can talk about it today in the video. So let's get started with number one. The first thing that everyone thinks, or a lot, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people think about HIV is that you cannot live with somebody who is HIV positive without being infected. A lot of people think, for example, my friend, he told me I couldn't be able to use the same glass even if we wash it, or the same fork, or they're just thinking about my toothbrush, that it could be next to this person's toothbrush that is HIV positive. I could get infected, I couldn't even hug the person and stuff. You can only get HIV if you touch an infected blood, if you touch infected semen, if you touch fluids from the vagina or of the anus of somebody who is HIV positive, or from the breast milk. So there is really no chance of getting HIV just by touching somebody's glass of water, or hugging somebody, or touching accidentally with your hands someone's toothbrush. A second lie is that if you are pregnant and you are infected by HIV before or during the pregnancy, your baby's gonna have HIV. Apparently, 25 up to 33% of the pregnancies who the mother is HIV positive are only gonna have the baby infected, and only if they don't get treated. If they get treated with PrEP, the chances of having the baby with HIV reduced to 1%. Another way though is if you are living with a man who is HIV positive and you want to have a baby with him, you can get to clean the semen of the person, because apparently HIV lives in the liquid of the semen, doesn't live in the sperm actually, so it's not going to be infecting the baby once it is fertilizing the egg. If I'm a top, I'm not gonna get HIV. That's a lie. If your partner doesn't know that they are HIV positive and the condom breaks, chances are you can be infected. If you're sleeping with somebody who is HIV positive, but they don't know that they are HIV positive, you are gonna be infected. If you're HIV positive and you know it and you get treated, you can reduce the virus activity up until 96% until it's undetectable. Number 5 is, if they say they're HIV negative, they are HIV negative. If you don't know your status, you cannot actually say you are negative. So if you're sleeping around with people, if you're hooking up, which is not a bad thing, but if you're hooking up with people that don't know the status, even if they tell you that they're HIV negative, you can be infected. Number 6 is, and it's one of my favorites, that HIV positive people only want to do it bareback. They only do it bareback. How can someone even think that? I know one case of a guy who got infected because he was dating a guy for 3 years, and they started doing bareback because they were together for 3 years and they trusted each other a lot and stuff. This guy got HIV because his boyfriend cheated on him 19 times in 1 month without a condom. So he was really trusting his boyfriend, or he was really trusting the relationship, and at the end he found out that he had HIV because of his boyfriend cheating on him. Number 7 is HIV is only transmitted through sex. Again, it's mostly transmitted through sex, but if you get in contact with somebody's blood who that person is HIV positive, you can get infected if you have any cuts in your skin. Number 8, taking PrEP is only for hoes. If you are taking PrEP, it's because you're aware of what you're going to be doing. So you go around hooking up with people without using protection, and then you don't take PrEP. That's even more dangerous than somebody who is actually taking PrEP because they know what they're going to be doing. Number 9 is, if you barely hook up with people, you are very unlikely to get HIV. Same response as before. That's not true if the person you're sleeping with, you're hooking up with, doesn't know their status. They might be transmitting it to you. So you might be a good Christian mom who never hooks up, who never does anything bad, who never, do anything sexual with anybody, and then one day you decide to do it, condom breaks or something, and the person you're sleeping with, if they're HIV positive, they might be infecting you as well. So no matter how many times you hook up, if you never hook up and then you hook up once, always use protection. And the last biggest lie that I've ever heard is that if you get HIV, you are 100% going to die. It is a death sentence. Medicines nowadays really can control HIV to the point that it's undetectable, so you cannot really infect anybody even if you have HIV. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like the video, just click down below in the like button. And if you like the content of the YouTube channel or just the video, just click subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on the content I upload. Also, if you have any suggestion or a topic or subject I could talk about in the next video, write down below and let me know. Also, follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.